Hey there, guys. So, we're back with more baddie dating, I guess? Yeah, my life has devolved into dating games. But let's continue and, let's see which dad we end up going with, because even I'm not sure. I'm not really picky at the moment for which one I might be ending up with. But that's fine, that's fine. We'll see what happens. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I wasn't gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... Let's go with this one. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Grey? Team Grey. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on him? Already did.
Yes.
Interesting. I've never done that. Maybe I should at some point. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Holy crap, woman. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? Dad Book, I'm getting terrible Facebook flashbacks. It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Oh my god. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile in Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Interesting. That sounds odd, but okay. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. This sounds terrible. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... torment my children. Netflix and grill. Well, I mean... yeah, why not? If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. What are your turn-ons? Oh. Strong dad arms? Tennis shoes with long white socks? Ew. Comfortable with crying. Let's do that. Just for the hell of it. I don't even know what I'm choosing. None of this makes sense. What did you want to be when you grew up? You know, let's just... yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. What's your favorite movie genre? I gotta admit, I actually love Sean Connery's movies, so yeah. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. Yeah, why not? What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home. Sometimes. Well, I'd go with a knife because you never know what you're gonna need. And yes, in real life I do carry a knife around, so shoot me. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my girl. Where I can get a cup of coffee. Lawnmower modification. None of these really make all that much sense, but I'm a coffee addict, so why not? See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Scary. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Man gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad! That fucking face.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh. The hell? Alright, Sirius, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. Good God. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Anna, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Arterius, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for a daughter? Wow. Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I did not say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Oh my god. Honestly, I actually have to admit the interactions in this thing, like between Amanda and so on, is really interesting. I don't know, I kind of like his pretty much laid back, kind of geeky vibe. Bad Boys, he's got a lot of emotional shit going on. Him, that competitive nature of his though, Craig is very family orientated, even though he's a health nut. Damien, I'm not sure what to make of him though. Same with these two, but these two, no. Let's check out Matt. Matt Sella. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you're most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto Desert Island, find tunes to pass the days. Why did they get better things than I did? Multi-instrumentalism. Fuck you. A barista, weirdly enough. Shit with subtitles. We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. My headphones, both in ear and over ear, just in case. Okay. Where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Okay. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. Get one last good cardio session in. A box of energy bars. A sub 6-minute mile. Damn. Beer pong world champion. Buddy cop movies forever. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. An extra tube of energy gel. My mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Greg Khan. It's actually kind of funny that he's so health. Like, damn, he's a health man. Hi, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. See just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Interesting. My fishing pole. I totally did not read that as something else. Never mind. A keen understanding of steak cuts. That's oddly specific. Fireman. Romantic comedies. Interesting. Deck building. You see, when I think of deck building, I think of deck building games, so I guess it is in his mind that's literal deck building. My portable fishing pole. Okay. How my daughter is smarter than I am. Oh, when the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Gun. Don't talk to me. Grifter. Italian neorealism. Grave robbing. Wow. At least 4 knives. Damn. You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay. Damien Bloodmarch. How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I'll try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you'd ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Ew. A coffin. Pronouncing bosom correctly. Yes, bosom. Can there be another S in there? Maybe I'm just wrong. A bat. Okay. Horror in Our House Horror. It's night. We're at an industrial dark web club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Upside down cross. Mortality salience. Okay. You go. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. I kind of actually feel sorry for him with his son being the way he is, but oh my. Yeah. Brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Okay. Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. Muscles. Okay. Movie star. Documentaries on art history. Each of us read a different book on opposite ends of the couch in comfortable silence. Wow. My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. That is kind of an interesting thought. I mean, okay, I used to be a massive nerd for like having hard copies of books. Ever since I got my Kindle, I'm not too concerned about it. I just basically have the hard copies as models in my bookshelf. And that's terrible, I know. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open waters, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Wow. Lead the community in a fun mixer. My 6-string. My loving wife. Ship captain, feel good movies, lovely night on the town with my wife, the good book. How can I be a better man, husband, and father? Yeah, his wife though is a little... Let's message him. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Wait! I log off dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack. Decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of their airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Good question. Hey, I was born in the 80s, so I mean, come on. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school.
Oh.
Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Nothing. Wait, that's the first time I actually hear words. Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. That is the longest sentence without any breaks. Holy crap. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women on their interests seriously. Good God, for some reason I got stuck on that. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Anyway, what's up? That reminds me though, where is this? No, that's not what I wanted. How do you access that book? Because I think there was legit like another message that popped up that I didn't see. Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Oh.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. What the hell? Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What the fuck? What's Jeremy punk?
Yeah.
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Sneaky. They're not positive hardcore, are they? You said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Interesting. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Okay, that's interesting. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind, just have a blast tonight. What is going on? I show up at the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Aw man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to real concerts since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Hey.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds up signs and scream cries? Yeah?
Oh.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Okay. Stay strong.
Hey.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time? This is gonna be awesome. Just hang out with me, Arterius, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Oh.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. Says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. That's confusing.
Oh.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Oh. Interesting choice of music. Kinda relaxing. Reminds me a little bit of Love is Strange. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally found ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is steampunk actually a genre? Matt, you made it.
What?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Oh.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. You also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Oh.
That's my favorite thing to do. Oh, he's got a good sense of humor. I like him. A couple of other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well.
Oh.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me.
Hmm.
I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey, yeah.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Oh.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Oh.
But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. Oh, your hands? What? And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth or for your tongue to rest. Okay. God damn it, where did I put my tongue?
Yeah, sounds great.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Oh, just you wait.
Oh.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. Oh god.
Oh.
What in the ever-loving hell is happening here? Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room, where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements. Fuck, guys, I always trip on this word. A discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? I read that section so badly in my brain, it's not even a thing. Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? Fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. Teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. Oh god. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Oh.
That's Arteris. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Arteris cool? Matt eyes me. I'm back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Fascinating. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our Witch House band?
Hey!
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know Vacant Veil would have still slayed. I'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey, yeah.
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Oh.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? Harpsichord. Okay. For some reason, I'm having so much trouble reading. Odd. The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no. This is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends. But only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. How the hell? They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get answers to.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Oh, ouch. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and go back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Mac back to our spot. But there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realize that I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if the terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Hey.
I like his tattoo though. Almost lost you, buddy. Phew, I got really nervous for a second there.
Hey.
You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back to the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. Yep. He got game, even if he doesn't realize it. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. You go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. Oh, excuse me. I squeezed my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner ring going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Do it once, do it right. My mind... What? The hell? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. So do I... Oh.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to
Ow.
lock it
Okay.
down for you.
Where the...
We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch.
Ooh.
But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
Oh, I want that heart, thank you.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
Why am I hopping all over the place? What the hell is this? Ah.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP.
So I was actually right. I thought it was P-U-P,
The
but
song
okay,
is
so...
great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise.
Come
You
on.
should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
Okay, how much further do I have to go, yo? Wait, do I have to do this for the whole song? Oh my god, that's terrible.
Don't you think it's better than risking to you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Whew. Okay, that was unexpected. I got an A rank. Oh, S plus, pop punk. Nice.
But is this the time or place
I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot. Well, I guess I should keep look. I'm bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in a circle now. I'm frantically searching for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youth rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing into youth left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple of people. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man.
Hey,
Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth.
hey.
I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them not only on the field of battle as we have done today, but on a grander scale. We'll see you in the world, but use... Hey Matt.
Hey.
Hey, it's Pup. Hey dude, didn't realize you were here.
Hey.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey.
Well, see you around. Wait, you know Pup?
Oh.
Oh yeah, met him a couple of times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Hey.
Come on, let's grab some dinner food. Diner food, fuck. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, marsh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walked to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
Hey.
So there I'm in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go.
Hey.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Hey.
Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out.
Hey.
Yeah man, just goes to show that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. Okay. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts?
Hey.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey, yeah.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Oh.
Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud, and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess it kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Oh.
Like what? Why do we gotta get up early the day after Thanksgiving and line up to buy things? Why can't we, like, share things? Comrade, you're speaking of dangerous things here. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. Breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Oh.
Man,
Hey.
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I, don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey, yeah.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. You called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out of from her room. Hey Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? What the hell? First of all, how dare you? That show's a classic. Second of all, you marched in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the A-Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. it's complete! Yay!
You know what? I'm down for an encore.
Oh! Okay. King of Carrot Flowers. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for him to get in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yeah.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Foreign Institute for the Arts? I read that so wrong. Mentally. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. You animal. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Alright.
I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad?
Oh.
I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Alright.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Whichever you want. Wherever you want, okay. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. Fair point, though I've never had a burrito in my life. No, my country does not have them. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I told her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. Don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who really had a bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you gotta get a note saying you needed one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? It probably would if it's big enough. Oh boy. I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months for school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. The fucking tongue. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. Hey, buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him. And I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. Seriously. Eat that dinner. Come on. You can save bookmarks directly. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Greg's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand.
Bro.
Arterius, boy, I'm glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him.
Oh.
Thank God it's not just me. I never know.
Nice.
He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first.
Hey.
One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. What is this conversation? True, maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. Oh my god. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know. That's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Arterius. What if he's the one making the barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Arterius, didn't know you'd be tagging along.
No.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not. No, it's fine. Come on in. Wow. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dogfighting ring a few years back. Yeah, it's stranger. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. Damn! Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like Osso Bucco. What the fuck is that? Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers. Sorry, I needed some water. My throat was like burning and scratching. Was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Bro.
What's Osso Bucco? I don't even know if I'm saying that properly. I don't know. Did you make up that word? Until I have Osso Bucco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, I usually wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust him. So we're eating here.
Oh.
Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat. Maybe. Lots of sauce? I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite.
Bro.
Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished that out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Hey.
Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks weary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it.
Oh.
Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Oh. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. Crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Greg and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still have to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good I kinda don't care. That's amazing. It really is, to be totally honest. I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. Good point. This ossobuco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemon berry severin. Okay. Well, aren't you just full of... Greg looks over at me.
Bro.
Surprises? Robert winks. You bet I am. Hey! You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig? I'm gonna go get seconds. Oh, he's after Craig's booty. Me too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my body can handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever Severin was, Craig and I decide to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company. Especially if there's ossobuco involved. I get the feeling he's like after Craig's booty, but Craig is just a little... like, dense on it. Okay. I guess I could probably get them all up to like 2 hearts or so on. Just for the hell of it. But yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna like stop off here. Because my throat is actually kind of starting to burn for some reason. Not sure why. I'm not getting sick. It's just, I don't know, something might be hay fever or whatever. But guys, thanks for watching, and it's... I really don't know what to say about this game. Like, it's good, and I do enjoy it. It's got really funny moments, but then there are moments where the writing of the script, just there's sentences that are super long with 0 oxygen breaks. Why am I burping? What is happening? Sorry about that. And yeah, it also kind of leaves me sometimes tripping over the words more than I usually trip over words. But I am having fun. I'm enjoying it. And you know what? I might actually just continue doing this. Get all of them up to 2 hearts, maybe 3, and see what happens. But guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with my uploads and things that are happening. And if you want to find out what I'm doing on Discord links down below. You can find me on Twitter. I always announce what I'm up to on there. And guys, until the next time, I will see you later.